Two dudes back again, shouting open-minded folk. Every multiverse ever. Something. Shout out Neil for requesting more Priest. He's a top Priest fan that watches our shit. We did a song from this because I recognize the album name. I think April Living Waters. Oh, it's gonna be ill. It's still.
Oh no. I'm going under. I'm going under. I'm going under. I'm going under.
To this before.
I know we reacted to something from this album.
No, I've heard all these lyrics before.
What about Craft Ladder? We should do just 2 or 3 from this.
Goes into the insult beyond dreams, the soul above matter, the role of a master, the shaping, wearing ephods that gleam, the Tao Te Ching, Atika Kadisha, the Tika Yomi, the source of all things, the horizon is always science. I see an altar of lions, so know them saucers were flying. I'm looking for more water to dive in. They said build with the gods, talk with the Nephilims, walk with the giants. One took the copper alloy wand, waved it as the day turned to golden dawn. Serpents with human bodies came along, with scrolls in their palms on a unicorn. Said behold and rolled into a storm. The storm carried me far, then blew me into a cavity, through clouds into a canal. The capacity of the blue Nile. Above me was gravity, the water bubbly from crocodiles, poison ass, hourglass and sundials. It's bottomless, hippopotamus, where they come from now? Along the banks, baboons, jackals run around. They get a drink while the lion is staring me down. I go under, I see clouds, I hear thunder, see lightning, I fall out the sky. Who's doing the right thing? I try to soar, but I die fast, like a flaming ball. My wings go back, they flapped and tore off. As I hit the ocean and skipped about 60 miles in 25 seconds. Reflected, reflections, coherence, paranormal disappearance, abnormal engineering, portal interference, immortal clearance, pouring through the ascension of the mystic fourth dimension. The book of baptisms and the living waters, overflowing from my eyes down to the altar, where there stood Belle with the girl, and Nana. She was clothed in a translucent liquid veil. The book of baptisms and the living waters, overflowing from my eyes down to the altar, where there stood Belle with the girl, and Nana. She was clothed in a translucent liquid veil.
He's the only one rapping.
Yeah. He's the only one that raps like that too.
Or, you know, whatever it is, like the esoteric, spiritual.
Yeah. I never heard anyone flow like that really either. Just how he raps, like his rap schemes, it's like he continues that same rhyme scheme for ever, like, it seems like. You know, it's like whatever he wants to change, obviously.
He's bringing you through the halls that are behind the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, he's such a good storyteller. So vivid. Like you get lost in the shit. It fucking hypnotizes you. But yeah, we should do this one, and we should do we'll do 3 in this reaction.
Yeah.
Because we know there's some Killah Priest fans, even if it's only like 30 or 40 of you guys. But
Beautiful.
it's so incredibly underrated.
This is rare. I mean, it's wintertime, I'm seeing bears, fruits on the tree, and there's snow everywhere. I'm hiking towards a cave north. I'm seeing day owls and day hawks. I walk some miles trying to stay course. Oh wow, tunnel sound. I see lightning in the clouds. Then I get this feeling like I'm feeling way off. A ladder comes down. A chief slide towards me with his tribe. They call him Brave Horse. He said, come with me inside. Please let me be your guide. Don't try to hide. I can read your thoughts. I hesitated. He debated. I'll leave it up to you to decide. Then I felt this force. It left me off the ground. We begin to glide. The transport into the courts. Heavenly bodies, the celestial court. Their regalia resembled the 24 elders. The fortune tellers that invented the nebula. The beginning and the ending of forever. They all were feathered. They showed me peace and wars of terror. Corrupt police, all these things I saw in the mirror. Bodies deceased and the kings that fall in the error. Hold up, I said I know what this means. His face morphed into a bull, his back and folded 6 wings. Whoa, then came 3 more animals. A lion, man, and eagle, but they talk like they're human beings. Wait, are we in a UFO? Yes, we'll travel other realms as soon as you let go. Your terrestrial material cannot come. Our journey is behind your sun to revisit the shining ones. I told them I took pills to control my symptoms of the solar system, my whole existence. To no remembrance to my body, a light vehicle inside a rainbow ascension. Angels would glisten like a fruit salad of true knowledge. Their aura was like the aurora borealis. We see your disorder, you need balance. My self-torture, then they silence. One touch my forehead, welcome to true science, your celestial challenge. I felt numb, I start blinking. My mind thinking of all the drinking. I wasn't famous, just an alcoholic tainted. Yeah, I fixed that. There's other things that I've done is to get back. I'm starting to fade out, the room is cold. I saw their windows was pitch black, my eyes closed. I felt the wind blow, serotonin started flow. They asked me of dates and moments I didn't know. I seen huts and tribes of 8 bows, and I seen tents and stuff and lives on Skid Row. The dopamine was like a flowing stream. I saw my life like sitting in a theater, open screen. But every minute my body would twitch like shots of caffeine. I see myself making historical music during the vaccines. Started a podcraft, men of the future, gods from the past. They're writing down, observing me through a large glass. Revisit childhood trauma. I love you, mama, dad. Nowadays the karma come back fast. Oh man, I call myself unworthy. The slave generation cursed me. I hope we make it to the sun early. From dark matter, sparks my GABA. All coming when I saw the craft ladder. No longer feeling deprived, I feel alive. Did they come from the waters or the sky? In the twilight hours, in the shadows beyond dusk, twisted like Bibles in the books that imams touch. You could be the Tesla or the next Elon Musk. Same would be forever all blessed when Quran's discussed. Craft ladder. Craft ladders.
This is what you want when you're like traveling in space and shit. If you're in space, you want like I want Killah Priest catalog. I was up in space, like on a fucking just chilling or whatever the fuck.
It's just going to show you how to get there.
It's just not correct. It's just
It's
so.
going to show you how to get to space.
It's oh fuck, what'd I do? No, his music is. It's one of a kind.
It's teaching and like
It's teaching. It's.
like it'll show you how to go
Oh
to
my
space
God, it's so
to
educational.
walk the multiverse.
All right, let's do that. Get back in here.
We're here to prove that whatever cup you love, Keurig has you covered.
Iced coffee, please.
This is delicious.
Latte. Black coffee.
Cappuccino, please. I'm up here.
Wait there, I'm coming out. Any coffee you need, I'm coming right up.
I open my eyes, my meditation just still sits in front of me, still warm. His eyes is closed in the yoga position, he sits comfortably. We face to face, so I stood up and walked, stepping over my meditation. It's still a deep thought, frozen in time, begin to defrost. A moment in my mind, I see gravel with peat moss. A long road of coal and lava rocks. I begin to walk. The further I went, the hotter it got. The moisture in the air, overflowing wetlands. Open my sweat glands, shoving and poking by deaf hands, wrestling and grabbing me. While that's happening, lightning is striking me rapidly. Thunder clapping, from weed ashes came the voices of Apache chiefs laughing me. And great cries, above with great skies. The native tribes stood along the lakeside. All the medicine men fell in, the water boiling. They came up as skeletons. It's just New Orleans, the water scorching, the rain pouring. This torrent is torment. Its origins was haunted. This place was foreign, but I kept walking through the valley of eternal flames. This my journal, I explain. Hot springs, mudslides nearby. I hear cries, much screams, blood rise and rub my eyes. Humid wind, human skin fall off their bones, from their thrones to the tombs they're in. The fire kept consuming them, with women who ruined men. Those who wore the ruling gems to hooligans, reoccurring they doom again. Those who came to give their law blew up walls and came to war to defend. Those who followed the Septuagint, apostles who fossils were aluminum. Fire tornadoes inside of volcanoes, dissolved angels, melted, hollering, calling on Gabriel. Explosion as the breeze settled, hot as a kettle. A drop 1 million degrees below sea level. I see devils in scuba gear with harpoons. A Goth moon arch right above this hot pool. I walk above the magma chamber. The cloud of Jacob's ladder into matter to escape danger. The fire was anger. I saw slaves building fire pits. Brick by brick, backs were whipped. Graveyard shift, a cave with cracks in it. The way a cyclone of bats exit. Behold, Jesus of Nazareth control the narrative. Pillars of fire, these are the scrolls for savages. In the valley of eternal flames, smoke-born bodies, there are no remains. Am I here for shame, guilt, or unworthiness? Sun worshippers, or I came from the disc, or from the Merkabah, as the one shining, unwinding, the one from flying, to walk in the valley of eternal flames, undying.
Music is just so fun to like sit and image what he's
Yeah, I
saying.
know.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
big time. He's lost in that.
Crazy. I feel like I just woke up.
That was 3 songs, and the video's not even 13 minutes. It's nuts. Yeah,
It's like those sound
Yeah.
bowls where you're like,
we'll have to do. Remember how amazing Rocket to Nebula was?
yeah.
I mean, every song, Bob Ross, still one of my favorites. Like,
Yeah.
I'll revisit that sometimes. But, oh my god, it's just magic. I love when, because yeah, that had like a lot of nature sounds and shit like that. And it was like, yeah, it was just crazy.
For sure.
Like the producers that he ends
Really,
up
really
working
good.
with.
Everything he does is really good.
Yeah, like all these producers that he works with on these projects, like he just really good chemistry, you know.
Yeah.
Works well with these people. Even the guy that he does the Podcraft with, like he's done some songs I think we've even reacted to. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man, hit us up. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
listen to this. Listen to Killah Priest. Send it to all your friends.
Share the hell out of
Share
it.
it. Subscribe to this guy.
It's like one of those things too, like you know, his channel only has like 60,000 subscribers, him and K Reno. But it's like that thing, you know, like when someone finds a band when they're a kid and they're not really that, even though these guys are, you know, they're established artists in
It's
their,
like
own, in their
Jackal. I
own
used to
rights.
listen to Jackal all the time.
But you find this band and they're not really like well known, and it's like a coveted fan, you know, little fan base.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you can't get big because, you know, you're my band. Like, the gatekeeper. keeper type shit. But no, this is
Share this with all your friends.
conscious minded shit. I mean, Kendrick and Lupe, even before Kendrick, like
This is
doesn't
like,
get enough credit for the conscious minded
this is like, you know, like
push.
like the spiritually side, like, you know, like the Zen and the yoga and the everything. Like, this is your priest. Like, you should be listening to this guy because that's all he's talking about.
Yeah, it's well, like we said before, he, you know, I was thinking,
And talking about the ancient times.
yeah. Well, I was just thinking this earlier, and we talked about it before. Like, he was there.
He was there.
Like the way he
Like,
talks about
he's
this shit.
soul traveling through time.
But you can tell, like, he has
from body to body.
he has
that
studied,
is his.
like, he's probably studied as many works as he possibly can in the parts of the
in
world.
as many lifetimes as he could.
Because he was in Egypt just like a month or two ago too. Like
He helped build it.
I
He was
caught
there.
It was pretty cool. He was like checking in on his
It's just
pod.
revisiting.
He was checking in. I caught just the thumbnail, but he was like checking in on his podcraft, the way it looked like, you know, like somebody else was running his show on YouTube. But yeah, dude, hit us up. Underrated motherfuckers for sure. Him, K Reno, Cannabis, super underrated.
Super.
They're all super ill.
Super.
Even Ross Koss, man, like,
Super.
conscious minded shit.
Yeah.
Even back when he was doing it,
Interview
like
with the Vampire.
Soul on Ice, his first album, like
Yeah.
people, even his homies and shit, like, what's this motherfucker talking about? You know, because you don't expect it though. Even you see,
Lupe, another one.
well, yeah, even when you see, like, you know, that shit came out in '96, though, Ross Koss's first album,
Yeah.
and even back then, you know, like the gangsta shit and the fucking, you know, all the crazy shooting hip hop type shit's popular. And this, even when you look at the album cover, though, you would not expect, because, and I'm not saying like, oh, like, no, Ross Koss is an intelligent motherfucker, but he's like sitting in jail and shit. So
Yeah.
just seeing that, you're like, oh, it's gonna be like some fucking same old
Yeah.
shoot 'em
same
up
old
fucking hip hop shit.
Yeah.
And then you listen to this
Some
shit and you're like,
gangster
fuck, because like
rapping.
Soul on Ice 1 and 2 was like just fire. We
Yeah.
reacted to both of those years ago. Boom, hit us up, give us intel on shit. Give us more Killah Priest reactions.
More.
I know that Neil made it to 17 minutes. Who else did? Don't be a bitch ass motherfucker.
And who else do you listen to?
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, anything. We will listen to anything.
Right.
Music is life, so.
Yeah. You know, we listened to that one Russian artist like 2 times. We didn't realize it. The one guy that writes like really, it's like, whoa, he does like the fucking the poppy type of shit. Like, it's the weirdest production ever.
Yeah. But.
It just
not
happens
bad.
chance. Like,
it's not bad. It's
well,
just
no,
like,
people request it.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, it's this guy again. This shit's
They're
different.
like, oh yeah, this guy. We don't even know his name because it's written.
It's
in
just like him on the
Russian.
album cover like this, and it's like 1985. Yeah, it's old as shit. But yeah, hit us up. Give us stuff. Give us requests. Hit us with an artist we never heard about that maybe you just discovered or whatever it is. Peace.